Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading, where we're going to be looking at what you need to know about the week at hand, the energies at play, getting advice from your spirit guides, angels, ancestors to best support you in this week. Hi, my name is Chandraj, and if you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you're coming back, then it is so good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, Leo, let's get started with this reading for you. In setting an intention, calling upon Leo's spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all those that walk with them, that support them, asking for their guidance and their voice, as we call upon the predominant energy of the week. Starting early this week, there's going to be a full moon in Scorpio, and it is a potent energy, at the very least said. So now I'm asking for Leo, what does Leo need to know about this energy of the week? What is the predominant energy of the week for Leo coming up for them? Let's take a look. The Devil. Overcoming imposed limitations through your psyche, going into the darkest parts of the self to uncover how is it that I hold myself back? How is it that I see the world as the other? Where can I move through these shadows, these resistances, these challenges to unlock the gold in my life? So there's a really big energy that's moving with this full moon in Scorpio. And this makes me interested to see whether or not you are feeling this pressure or even the kind of heavy energy that can come with this particular transit. What do you need to know about this week and what to move through? Calling upon Leo's ancestors, spirit guides, their angels, asking for clarity and guidance about the week at hand. What does Leo need to know to best support them in this week? Asking for clarity and guidance from their spirit guides. Thank you. What does Leo need to know about the week at hand? Thank you. Asking for clarity, guidance. Ooh, from Leo's spirit guides and angels. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's going on. Okay. Oh, here. Amazing. So as we start off the week with this full moon, here we have the Hangman. This is going to be a time of recognizing and releasing what feels like is out of your control. The Hangman really is about coming into surrender in some part of our life and knowing that through the surrender process, whether we come up against hard feelings or things like sadness or despair, whatever it is for us that can come up, that these are things that are moving through to be released. And that's the secret of the Hangman, that whatever feels like is being caught up or is tied up, there needs to be a release process. And that's what this full moon at the start of the week is bringing about, leading to the sun, this opportunity to really turn around and perhaps that kind of emotional confrontation to feel that we're redefining, who am I? What am I here to do? And how can I light this within myself to bring that joy out into the world? There's a breakthrough that's to be had at the beginning of this week, Leo. And it hides behind the door of, again, surrender, release, and allowing what needs to come out for you to come out. As we go into the middle of this week, where we see the Knight of Pentacles, you may be recognizing and realizing just how far that you've come in the long term. In the past few years, what have you built for yourself? How is it that your home has changed, your family has changed, your community? And what space do you hold for those things in your life? How do other people look to you for stability, to hold space? That's one of the secret powers of Leo, is the ability to hold space. That's why Leo is the lion, it's the king, because it has the ability to oversee and to direct, to be a leader. This may be called upon in the middle of this week, And this may be a part of you that's being called upon for yourself to say, how can I be a leader in my own life, in my own story, in terms of my responsibilities, my finances, my family, my home, really the real earthly things that come about for us, given the Knight of Pentacles. And it leans into the Three of Cups. There may be a time of being able to connect with that community, friends, some kind of circle where you're going to be feeling the resonance of this breakthrough that you've had and being able to extend that and say, you know, maybe things aren't actually so bad. Maybe there's a potential now for me to have this realization with the Lovers that I have the autonomy to chart my own path, to make my own decisions. Things that have felt out of control, that's the illusion that's at play. Things are really in my control if I have the ability to, with the Lovers, listen to my own soul, listen within, to feel within so that you can feel that connection to Source, to the universe, to your primal self. And that's what's unfolding here. There's something to be celebrated. Even this can be what your spirit team, your ancestors' spirit guides are leading you to, and that's the celebration, is really guiding you back into this inner feeling so that you can feel that infinity within yourself. And as we go later into the week, where we have the Knight of Cups, the Judgment card. So this is all setting the stage for you, with the Judgment card especially, and the Knight of Cups, to be listening to what is it that my heart has been asking for? And what do I care about? What brings me joy? What creative spark do I have to share with the world? And the universe is going to be asking for this. The Judgment card is that call to action, going to the next level, the next step, the next evolution. And with the Knight of Cups, water, movement of the heart, having agency in following our own dreams, our own passions. This is called upon later in the week, and you may feel really activated after going within, listening within, and feeling like I have some choices that I'm here to make, some decisions that I'm here to make from listening to my own soul that then I'm about to bring out into the world, that's being called forward for me. It's really potent, powerful energy in this swooping motion of the week, leading to the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. Something that you've been preparing for, Leo, whatever it is that you've been building up to, at the end of this week, there's this sense of, I actually think that this is possible, that this is in sight, that the things that I thought were impossible in my life, whether this is finding the right partner for me, or finding peace in my life, finding healing in my life, that this is really possible. And there's a glimmer of that comes at the end of this week. This is quite the turnaround, Leo. My goodness. Given all of that said, though, we cannot ignore that at the beginning of this week, whatever challenges are coming up to the surface, that there's a releasing and cleansing process that's happening. I'd highly recommend that you take a hot bath or go to the sauna, something to sweat out, whatever it is that you can do to really release. This is going to help you in the long run. And creating the space for yourself to look within and even extend to other people to reflect your own value unto yourself. So, let's take a look and ask for advice from Leo's spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. A message of guidance for Leo. What does Leo need to know to best support them in this week, in this powerful, transformative energy that is moving through for Leo? Asking for Leo, what do they need to know? Okay. Let's see. We have Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given Dance with the universe. So Lord Shiva is the god, he's the aspect of transformation, of change. And so to hear rise up, honor your inner force, listen to your own self, tap into that infinity. Steps are being given. Things that have not felt clear, there will be clarity. The steps are being given. You can listen within, rather to the inner turmoil or to the doubt, then you're able to move forward and follow that path. Dance with the universe. Move with what the universe is showing you in its own rhythm, in its own time, rather than against it. You also have Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. An even deeper emphasis on taking this time to listen deep within, because that's where the answers are in this situation, in this week, that's going to be leading towards this major breakthrough for you towards the end of the week. Take the time now and do the work. And you will very well be surprised, Leo. Okay, Leo. Wow, 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 wow. This is quite the week. I hope that this reading has been helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you this next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.